髪が緑で刀が3本。
そうだよ。で、目に深い傷跡があってな。
目に傷？なんだ、戻ってきたか。
Hey my dear pirates. You are on channel Straw Hat's One Piece Theories. And in today's video we're going to talk about Zoro's scar and the real reason why it was made. After 2 years of training with Mihawk, Zoro appeared with this scar on the left side of his face, which, apparently, makes it impossible for our most beloved swordsman's left eye to open. Because of this, many theories about Zoro's scar have been made since then, where the main ones say that Mihawk himself was responsible for this scar or that Zoro hides some special power in his left eye that will be used at the end of One Piece. However, what if it was actually Zoro himself who made that scar on himself? Will the truth about this scar ever be revealed? What would be the reaction of the Straw Hats after discovering the truth about Zoro's scar? Well, we're going to analyze all this in today's video. So if you want to be a pirate king like me and achieve eternal glory, go ahead and press the like button with all the power of your devil fruit. And if you're new here my dear sailor, already subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notifications bell so you don't miss any new video, okay? Then join this crew that will dominate the entire Grand Line and the New World. Now without further ado, let's get to this epic video. And well my dear pirate, one of the things that has raised the most diverse theories in One Piece is precisely the scar on Zoro's face. Even more so because none of his friends seem to not care that one of his friends had apparently lost one of his eyes. So what is the truth behind Zoro's scar? Was it Mihawk? Was it a special power? Or just an aesthetic feature that Oda decided to put in Zoro? Well, I've already made several videos commenting on each of these theories, and regardless of which theory you believe in the most, there is still a possibility that few people have commented on and that is worth taking into consideration, which is the possibility of Zoro himself making this scar on himself. Yes, guys. As silly as it may seem, this theory makes sense if we stop to think about it. In fact, this possibility might even fit in with the other lesser discussed theories, as it has everything to do with the idea of increasing Zoro's abilities as a swordsman. And calm down, I know you must be wondering, but in which scenario would Zoro benefit from being blind in one eye? Well, as we are talking about an anime, anything can happen, and the concept within this theory has even been addressed in other animes such as Saint Seiya, where we saw Shaka close his own eyes to enhance his senses. Phoenix Ikki also took advantage of this fragility to increase his powers and overcome Shaka in a fight that was probably impossible to win. Even in One Piece this concept was applied. We saw this in Luffy's training with Rayleigh, where he sealed Luffy's eyes to increase his senses and help him control Haki, and we have Admiral Fujitora who, even after having blinded himself, Fujitora apparently grew much stronger as his senses and Haki became much more accurate. What I mean by all this is that there is a possibility that Zoro made this self-sacrifice to himself as a way to not only increase his senses, and who knows his Haki, but perhaps Zoro realized that this could be his chance to overcome Mihawk for good. Well, think with me. Mihawk once told Shanks that it wasn't worth fighting him anymore because he didn't have one of his arms anymore, and well, we're talking about Shanks, one of the most powerful pirates in the world, and yet, Mihawk snubbed him. In order for Zoro to overcome Mihawk, perhaps the condition he imposed on himself was, if Mihawk no longer sees Shanks as a worthy opponent due to his lack of an arm, then I, Zoro, will further limit my conditions to overcome Mihawk. After all, vision is something completely vital for a swordsman who has his greatest focus on perception and speed of enemy movements. Zoro couldn't choose to be without an arm because of his fighting style, but being without an eye certainly limited his capabilities, but it certainly made him have to overcome his limits. Well, think with me again. Imagine Zoro defeating Mihawk even without having his left eye, and he had said that he didn't want to face Shanks who had lost an arm? Can you imagine the impact of this event? Imagine how Luffy and the others would react to that. Imagine how the world would react to this news. Mihawk, the former Shichibukai and greatest swordsman in the world, who for years competed with Shanks, has finally been bested by a pirate who has no left eye. Impressive, isn't it? Of course, all this will only happen if one day Zoro reveals the truth about his left eyes and if the justification is exactly the one we commented on today. But now I want to know your opinion about everything we commented here today. Do you believe it was Zoro himself who made that scar on his left eye? What will be the truth behind Zoro's left eye? But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you like the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear sailor. And of course, do not forget to press the like button, that helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel, so help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone. And until the next video.